Hi everyone, so we are continuing with a question from the November 2019 Extended MYP E-assessment. This one's all about quadratic functions. So part A of the question was to write down the coordinate of C. Okay, let me just change that color actually. Write down the coordinate of C. Okay, so we're just looking at this coordinate here. It's asked for a coordinate, so you must write it as one. Okay, and we are at 0, -2. Okay, for the next part, we are wanting to find the coordinates of A and B. Okay, so those are my two roots. Okay, B looks slightly easier, but we need to check. Okay, so you've got a few different options here: quadratic formula, factorizing, completing the square. I'm going to have a go at factorizing first of all. Okay, so I've got 3x squared minus 5x minus 2, and that's equal to 0. Okay, we want the roots, so we are at y equals 0. So for those of you that are in our classes, you will know this method. We've got A, C, and B. So A times C would be -6, and my B value is -5. Okay, so in terms of numbers that multiply to give you -6, we could have -1 times 6, have 1 times -6, we could have -2 times 3, and you could have 2 times -3. Okay, so those are my options. I need to think about which one of these is going to add to give me -5. Okay, the only option would be this one, so it's going to be 1 plus -6. So I go back to my question, and what I'm trying to do here, well, what I am doing, not trying to do, I'm going to split this -5 up into the two values that I've found. So we're going to have 3x squared minus 6x plus x minus 2 equals 0. So just to reiterate where they've come from, it's the -6 plus 1x, okay? Now I'm going to factor in two parts. First part, I'm going to take out the highest common factor of 3x squared and -6. So 3x, open brackets, x minus 2. And we are going to be adding, highest common factor here would be 1. And we have x minus 2. Okay, remember at this point, if your bracket is different, something's gone wrong, okay? So to write that into my fully factorized form, we are taking the 3x plus 1 into one bracket, x minus 2 into my second bracket. So now I can take my two solutions from this. Let me just make some room here. So I know that either 3x plus 1 equals 0 or x minus 2 equals 0. Therefore, my solutions, 3x equals -1. Therefore, x equals -1/3, or x is equal to 2. Second one. Okay. So in terms of putting those back into coordinates, okay, we would have -1/3, 0, and that's for A. And B would be +2, 0. Okay, so that's that part done. On to the last question. The function f is reflected on the y-axis. Okay, your y-axis is this line here. Write down the coordinate of b after the reflection. So we are reflecting this point in this line. Okay, so the easiest way to do this is just count the distance to the mirror line, which here would be 2. And then repeat this on the other side of the mirror line. So our new point would be here. So for the coordinate, we would be at -2, 0. There we have it.